I'm back, baby. Back in the office. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys a sick card control. It can also be used as a magic trick. But first, check this out. Mail, baby. I actually know what this is, and it's the reason why I'm doing a tutorial today, because check it out, man. YouTube sent me a thing. Lucky I got this big ass knife. The red one is better. Damn it, I thought that this would be the thing. Hang on. Damn it, there's another thing in the way. Check it out. Pretty cool. But this is what we really want. Wow. I did it, baby. I'm a YouTuber. Check it out. It says Street Magician Dude, aka Jason Ma. This is pretty sick. This makes me feel very... Is that obnoxious? Listen guys, for real, thank you all so much for hanging out on my channel, supporting me, and you know, this has been a goal for me for a couple of years now, trying to get one of those things, but we have a new goal now, baby. We have a new goal now, baby, and that's the gold play button. Anyway, let's take a look at that control. Of course, I'll be using the brand new Chris Ramsey first playing cards because I can. Check this out. Alright, we get a card selected at random. In this case, it's going to be the 6 of spades, and that's going to be left somewhere in the center of the pack. And you can even see it really does go in the center of the pack. And I can show you each side of the card. I can even show you how many cards are left on top of it, and yet once I push it flush, it'll instantly rise to the top. Oh, baby! No dupes! No gimmicks! Wow! Alright, let me show you the control as a sweet magic trick. Check this out. The King of Diamonds. And he's going to sit right there in the center of the pack. He really does sit there. And of course, we've got this. The 4 of Spades. And all you got to do is watch, because I can show you each side of that King of Diamonds. And yet somehow it'll instantly change places with the 4. How cool is that, man? Wow. The golden strip looks so sick. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna give it to you straight. This trick is like medium to advanced level tricks. If you're a beginner, you can learn it as well. It's not too difficult, but it will take you, you know, a bit of practice. Now, before we dive into the tutorial, make sure that you smash like if you haven't already and subscribe, because every single bit of interaction helps me get one step closer to that gold play button. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Also, if this is your first time seeing me, I'm currently doing a 365 Days of Magic challenge. That's a video every single day, and each video containing one unique magic trick every single day for the year of 2023. And currently we're at day 31, which means we've completed the first month. How cool is that, man? Celebrations all around. Woo! Anyway, grab your cards, because without any further ado, let's dive into tutorial view. All right, here we are with the tutorial, and first I need to teach you a technique that's going to allow you to execute the control, and it's known as the double lift. Din, din, din. Now, in order to execute a basic double lift, you're going to hold the deck in this grip. You can see I've got these 3 fingers running along the right side, this 4-finger at the front to make sure that the deck doesn't slide forward, and my thumb just naturally resting along the left side. It's a very natural way to hold the deck. There's not really any practice to it. Now, for the basics of doing a double lift, you're just going to riffle up the back like this, okay? In this grip, I'm just going to use my thumb and riffle up the back, and I'm basically just trying to riffle until I've got just 2 cards left. So I'll riffle up the back until I've got just 2 cards left, and then I'm going to jam my pinky in there, separating the 2 cards from the rest of the deck. This is going to allow me to re-grip the cards on this corner. What I do is I turn my hand palm up. I'm going to pinch the corner like this, and I'm just going to slide it down the length of the deck until it reaches these fingers, and then I'm just going to toss it over like this. Once you jam your pinky between the 2 cards and you do the turnover, try to bring it slightly forward so that when you turn it over, it's out-jogged from the top of the deck. This means that you don't have to fiddle around riffling up the back again. Instead, you can just use your pointer to pull down on those 2 cards, and you'll get that break once again. This will allow you to turn the 2 over in a single motion. All right, now that you've got the basics of the double lift down, we can begin the tutorial of the control. All right, so first things first, you're going to do your double lift, which you've just taught. This is allowing you to show them the card that you're about to control. In this case, the 6 of spades. You're going to turn that face down, but out-jogged as you did with the tutorial for the double lift, and you're going to get that break again. You're just going to pull down so that both cards lift up again, and instead of pinching here this time, you're going to come here and you're going to slide all the way up to the front and pinch the top corner. This is going to allow you to pick the two cards up as one and show it pretty fairly. You're going to pick it up like this, and with this hand here, you're going to do this riffle. Okay, so in that same grip as before, just curl this finger under and use that as an anchor point for your thumb to run down like this. Go down to about halfway, stop the riffle, and just insert those two cards exactly where you riffled to. It'll look like just one card sitting in the middle, and it's a pretty convincing little moment. So once you've got all that down, you show the card that you're going to control, you're placing it there into the center. What you have to do now is the control itself. This right here is actually the mechanics. I normally do it from this angle. This is the good angle where I turn sort of like a 45-degree angle to the field of vision. If I was to do it on this side though, you'll see what's happening. I'm going to quote unquote show all sides of the card, and you can see I've slid out this selection in secret. All right, so to execute this, what you're going to do is you're going to contact with the pads of your fingers that bottommost card. This is the card you're trying to control. You're going to contact it with the pads of your fingers, and you're just going to use your thumb and pointer to help guide this top card, okay? You want this top card to more or less stay in view the entire time as you steal the bottommost card. All right, so if I was to do it from an exposed view, what's gonna happen is I'm just simply going to start rotating that card, and you can see I'm just kind of keeping this one hidden the whole time. Once it's completely rotated around, I'll be in this kind of position here where it's actually pretty clean. You can't tell that there's a card here, and you can still see the card that you put in the middle. In a single motion, it's just going to look like you're showing all sides of the card like that, and you've got this one here now in what's known as a Tenkai palm. To get it into that Tenkai palm, you're just going to do that rotation you just learnt like so, and then you're going to just use your thumb to grab that edge, allowing you to kind of relax these fingers a little bit more, you see? Now you don't want to get too relaxed because you'll be able to see it through there, but you are able to now kind of like extend your fingers a bit more. Now the beautiful part is once you've stolen the card and it's in this position, it's actually not that hard. You're just going to cover all the cards and drop that card on top, and then you just do a little spread. I just like to pull the cards back like this, say look, there's like 20 on top of your card, and then the rest is history. You just push it all in, bang. A modern day miracle. Now really quickly, we're just going to go through this one more time to make sure we're all on the same page. You do your double lift, out jogging, showing the card, pull down, turn it back over, leaving it out jogged again, pull down. You're going to go all the way up to the topmost corner, pinch, lift up, riffle, insert the two cards as if they were one. Then you can show the face, saying that it really is in the middle, and you say, I'm going to show you each side of the card. You execute the rotation as you steal, transfer into the palm, drop that back on top, pull all the cards back, saying how many cards are left on top of their selection, and then press the card all the way in, and boom, you've executed a modern day miracle. I do have one small piece of advice for that rotation if you're struggling to keep the card more or less centered. If you use this pointer finger that's underneath and just press it against the cards, you steal out that card, and if it's pressing against this card here, it's actually very easy to use this finger here as like a pivot point. So now it's able to just rotate extremely easily around that finger. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial so far, and if you've made it this far, congratulations, you're about to learn the instant transposition. I'm not going to waste any time, and I'm not going to over-explain it. I'm just going to give you the raw underbelly of it. So let's do that right now. All right, if you didn't know already, for the transposition, you're actually going to need 2 duplicate cards. You'll also need a random card, a miscellaneous card if you will, and they're going to be set up like this. Sandwiched between the 2 dupes is going to be the miscellaneous card, and they're just going to be like this on the top of the deck. Now all you have to do is get your double lift showing the card, the 7 of diamonds, turn it back down exactly the same as you ordinarily would with the control, placing the 7 of diamonds in the middle. Now from here, instead of going into the control, you're now going to show the top card, which is the 4 of spades. So you can show the 7 of diamonds, the 4 of spades. You now execute the control exactly as you ordinarily would, just doing that rotation and stealing out the 7. And now from here, when you go to show this card here, what's going to happen is that this hand here is actually going to curl in, and you're going to pinch it between these two fingers and kind of just extend like this. You see, I'm going to turn and I'm going to extend this card underneath at the same time. Now this is going to take some practice. What you have to do is just keep it pretty close together like this, and you'll be able to hide all of that movement as you steal this card out, showing that they've instantly transposed. Now I could go into some crazy in-depth on that, but I think it's best, given the fact that you're now learning the control and the transposition, to not over-explain it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed learning that control. It's a lot of fun to do. I imagine some of you will really get a kick out of it. I'm hoping that you guys accept this as my gift to you for all the support and love that you guys have shown me throughout the time that I've been doing this journey of YouTube and content creation. Anyway, that's day number 31. I'll see you tomorrow.
Enchanté.